are in planning mode. We just took off this water tank. I don't think we're going to use it. The plan is to get water, in this heavy water, in the center of gravity and buy tanks that go all the way through the center of the chassis. So we just finished measuring that. So that way we can use this for area that we need to like store things and we have access to. So we're thinking this area will be for water and all of the filtration. What else? Not water heater. Filter pump. Yeah.
One to pump water to pressurize the water system, and one to pump water if we stick a hose in the stream or something, in a stream of water. We want to pump it up into the tank.
Okay, so there's that. This will be another storage box. What's cool is they're all the same size. All of these storage areas. So we have to just find one kind of box and we can put them all here, which it'll look nice, which would be good. So we're taking off the mud flaps. We have to be careful of how big the ones back here get, especially even the ones on the front, because we're going to obviously put the big tires on. So we've measured from the inside of the mud flaps. So that's the same kind of story on the other side. And I think we're going to be able to feed them through the back here all the way through the chassis, which means we have to take this off, which I'm super excited about. Not. And we're back with more projects and showing you a little bit about what we did over the winter, since we couldn't work on the truck very much, but we did manage to find projects surrounding the truck and some trips back and forth to the boat and so on and so on. So welcome.
Noise, I'm excited for you.
Oh yeah.
As I come over here to click, 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 click.
Let's do it again. It's got a mind of its own.
I'm free.
This is the part of our program where we're losing it. Like when all the things kind of fall apart, where all the things don't quite work out. Yeah, that's where you're hitting us right now. And I know you know what I'm talking about if you've done anything project-wise. So what we're doing is we are removing this facade in this general area because this is where our pass-through will be. And there's a lot of bits that we need to move in order to be able to cut through and start creating this path through, if you will. So that's the project that we're currently working on, and we still haven't gotten it done to this day. But it's the effort that counts, right? That's 1984 hanging on.
Hanging on for dear life.
Trying to really hold on. You know, but it's pretty. It's a new day at the truck. So we got everything cleared out from inside, including the water heater. And now it was time to tackle the outside, which had nothing to do with me. I'm just here to document. Truth be told, this is going to be much harder than we anticipated. And we already knew it was going to be hard. There is just multi-layers in the front end of this box. And obviously we're considering the supports and where those need to be and the space that we're looking at. So it was a lot of destruction. We actually didn't get very much further than just putting and poking holes. in this end. And then we abandoned the project for the winter, thinking it would not be great to have this gaping hole that we can't do anything with the whole winter. I'm sure something would have found its home in there. So we just boarded it up from both sides and decided to start looking for our toolboxes that we want to install on the outside of the truck. And speaking of those toolboxes, that took us to a road trip. Hopped in the car and started heading out towards Canton, Ohio. Todd had located this massive warehouse. And when I say massive, that's like still an understatement. They had just about anything you could possibly want for any kind of build. Just take a look around. I think I saw hobby horses, I saw antiques, and then I saw that next to water tanks for RVs. They really do have it all, and we hit a jackpot with our toolboxes. Getting them home was an entirely different scenario. There's a reason why you're seeing the end product right now of this situation. What a freaking nightmare. What you don't see is there's two more in here. That's why those are up there. Dear God. This car is not easy to like stand in either. That's why the car looks like that. This Range Rover is acting more like a semi truck these days. So yeah, that's what we've been doing for the last hour.
I think we're good.
How the hell are we gonna get them off of there?
I don't know. I don't care. I'll push them off. How are we looking?
What's wrong with us? Why do we do things like this? Why is your hair so long?
There's a lot of questions going on. There's not many answers yet.
Ooh. Oh.
See?
Oh my.
11-8. Whoops.
Oh man.
What's that?
Oh
it?
yes.
Oh man.
Oh.
It's 11'8".
Oh my God.
This is what happens when you don't look at the bridge height.
So a couple things happened in December. The first being that Todd's daughter, Carly, got engaged. So that was exciting. And then we had a mishap about the same exact day with our cat, who decided to fall off of one of his perches and break his femur. That was fun. So everything is fine. Skip is doing all right. But yeah, that was fun. We took him to the boat so he could recover. I mean, this cat and his life. So yes, we went down to the boat and checked on Salt and Siren, making sure she was doing all right. We've been keeping up with our hull cleanings thanks to Fox Diving, and it's just was a great time to spend a couple of days on the boat and take a little break from the truck, because Salt makes me lift things that I'm incapable of lifting. So before heading back to Indianapolis, we had dinner with Evan's dad. Thanks so much for having us.
This is meat candy.
And Todd surprised me, and we did a big detour to go see my parents for a few hours in North Carolina. We didn't get home until about 6 a.m. in the morning, but it was so worth it to be able to squeeze my mom and dad for Christmas. On the next Salt and Siren, we're making another move. Can't wait to tell you about this one. See you next time. Thanks for watching.